Program is Spark. Spark is a program brought to you by the International Center for Investigative Reporting, supported by the International Budget Partnership (IBP), to tackle pressing issues in our nation around unequal maternal health care services, gender-inclusive agricultural support for small-scale women farmers, access to loan, among others. I'm your host, Blessing Edbireri. Ward development committees play a crucial role in grassroots governance and community improvement, yet women's voices in these communities remain limited in many places. Today, we're exploring how increasing women's involvement strengthens decision making and leads to better development outcomes. Joining me now to share expertise on enhancing WDC impact through women's leadership is Nene Oche, consultant healthcare quality management systems, and Lawa Ayedun Olubumi, CEO Maternal Adolescent Reproductive Child Healthcare Initiative. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having us.
And to your esteemed listener, telephone lines to make your contributions are 0915 091 0482 or 0808 281 4453. We're also live on Facebook at the ICIR. You can send your questions on WhatsApp to 0810 250 7579. Don't forget to include your name and location. Let's delve into what we have in front of us today. I'll be starting with you, Nene. Can you just tell us some of the main reasons women are underrepresented in WDC?
Right. WDCs as the fourth level of healthcare management or governance in Nigeria, coming from the national to the state to the local government and then to the ward. We have a gross ignorance of the presence of that particular provision for governance, for participation in the outcomes of healthcare within particular communities. So in essence, people don't even know that this exists. I mean, if you are a man listening, you can ask the woman beside you, do you know about the WDC in your ward where you're residing? We have 12 wards in Amak. In a place as big as Gwagwalada, we have 10 wards. And within these, people hardly even know that there is the representation that they can be a part of and contribute to the health outcomes of their immediate community. So we have that knowledge gap as one main thing. Another main thing, another situation or another reason we have this underrepresentation is still the prevailing dichotomy of politics and having people believe that it's a male gender dominated sphere, and women really are like, okay, that's politics, it's too messy. But WDC, as has been provided for by the Act, it allows women to bring their natural flair, that natural nurturing abilities or tendencies into caring for their communities, which women are not brought to the table on. So those are two reasons. I'll just throw one more in. And you have this observation, or this, for the few people who are aware of it, they think about it as, oh, this is not a typically income generating platform. Okay. So unlike other, mainstream political aspirations, you can draw somewhat of a connecting line between how that will bring some level of influence. But now a woman has to juggle between how she's going to fend for her children and do all of this as in addition to this majorly volunteer role, volunteer-led role for WDC involvement. So I think those are some of the things that cause this level of underrepresentation.
Yeah, thank you for enlightening us there. Olubemi, I just want to know the ways women can increase participation, improve decision-making process at the ward level.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think for me, this is a very interesting topic because having quality health care services or intervention in the spirit of leaving no one behind, start from the grassroots. Start from the family and start from the community. So why is the women not part of World Development Committee? Do we even believe in ourselves? Do we trust ourselves? Do we think we have that competency? Oh, do we think it's worth it? Because, oh gosh, what are they doing? No, they should continue. Don't worry, we are here. We take care of the family. We take care of, so we always think that our responsibility as women is just in the kitchen and the bedroom. It's beyond that. Like my colleague said, women have that ability to transform issues and prioritize what needs to be prioritized because we are living with it. We are living with our children. We know their challenges. We are living with adolescents. We know issue with drugs. We are living with our men. We know what is happening. We are living in the community. And we understand what women say in the community when it comes to accessing healthcare services.
True.
But the issue is, are we interested? Distinguished women out there, gone are those days when you think they will call you to be on the table. No way. People don't call you anymore. It's you that will, exactly. You tell them, here I am. I want to serve. What can I do to help? Because we talk about golden words. Oh, sorry, please, thank you. But one of the golden words that I've discovered of recent is how may I be of help. So women need to make themselves available, accessible, and also interested to be part of that committee, because that is the fundamental committee in the community that determine what will be. Now, I'll give you an instance. In Wari Area Council, she talked about AMAC. Wari have 10 wards. And at the Ward Development Committee comprises of the women, of the market women, the youth, the healthcare workers, and all of that. That is what should be. But again, if you look at the ratio of men to women, women to women, it's not appropriate, it's not aligning. But I called one of my colleagues who is a nurse, and I said, babe, why are you not in the committee? And she was like, they didn't invite me. So the issue of inviting you comes to play again. No way, nobody invites anybody. So you go there as healthcare professional and say, look, I can help with this. These are the issues. How are we communicating the issues? So I think in summary, you need to be interested. You also need to be, you also need to know that you are a pillar when it comes to accessing quality healthcare services.
Okay.
And you drive, see, the issue around the drug revolving fund came up. And the Buhari Area Council was like, one of the words said, oh, that is sustainable intervention that they've had.
Okay.
Right? Who will be able to drive that when you don't have strong women? Because it's the women that take care of the children that will know, oh, the temperature is spiking, the baby is not breathing well, right? So, my women, our work is just beyond. And it does not take education. Some people also feel, oh, I can't speak English. No, I can't speak Hausa. I can't speak Bagi. But we need your experience. Whatever languages you speak, we need you there. And it needs to start from the beginning. Our youth, our girls' child, also need to know that they have role to play in all of this. So the interest, the availability, the reaching out, right? And for you to also prioritize that this is my priority, just the way we prioritize church and mosques, we need to prioritize this World Development Committee to make our voice to be heard and to be able to bring out the reality in the community. The reality is best known and best narrated by the women.
By the women. Thank you for that. Neda, what are the biggest cultural or social barriers preventing women from taking leadership roles in WDC?
Awesome. So my colleague has mentioned some of them, and we have a very intense cultural barrier in the patriarchal society that we live in.
True.
Where we have people think that, okay, you know what, let the man just go and have the conversation. What we don't realize that at the level of WDC, it's almost like a larger family. It's WDC is amalgamating multiple families together. So it's like being a women leader. It's something like that. But we have this mindset, this cultural mindset of, you know what, it's politics, let the man just take the lead. It's something about government, let the man just take the lead. And that mentality has to be disabused. We have to reframe our mindset around, you know, that participation. So break down that notion of this is politics, this is governance, this is leadership, it's a men's thing. Yes, the men have their place. Yes, the men take the lead in specifically in particular areas. However, something like WDC, especially when it comes to the health aspect of it and this representation, is like she said, you don't have to be, it's not calling for a lot of education. I mean, if you read the stories, Nigeria Health Watch is doing a great job going around the country and the hinterland. You watch the story, watch the videos, the little snippets they make, and you see that women, even at those levels, are involved. They try to get involved. They really are, but yeah, there's still that notion that, okay, you know what, most of it, you'll be seeing the men at the forefront. They're asking, oh, what's happening in the community? And the man is speaking about the problems that the women are facing when it comes to childbirth. And you still see that the narrative, tends to be a little skewed, because what are they giving? They're giving a narrative, not a lived experience. So women have to be able to, I mean, that barrier of that notion of it's politics, and that cultural, the men do the politics, the women do other things, just has to be broken. And we understand that, okay, this in society, WDC representation is not typical mainstream politics, and it goes beyond politics. The impact is actually beyond politics. It is beyond politics.
Okay. Remember, you can call these numbers 0915 091 0483 or 0808 281 4453 and tell us what you think, or ask our guests any question related to the topic. Also, you can send your questions via WhatsApp on this number 0810 250 7579. We're also live on Facebook at the ICIR. And I'll come back to you, Olubumi. How can community members and local leaders encourage more women to participate actively in WDC?
Thank you so much. I think that is an awesome question. How can community encourage women participation? So for me, I would say creating an awareness,
okay,
right? Create an awareness. Be intentional, right? Not just be political about things. They ask us to bring women, we don't put women. No, be intentional. Do not see women as a threat. Do not see women as if we are rivaling.
Okay.
So because if you see women that we are rivaling, then you won't give us space. See us as partners that we want to help. And nobody can tell the story better, like you said. We are the one who feel it more. My baby is sick today. I know it more. I stay with my baby, right?
So can you hold that thought? We'll have the caller.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening. Thank you for calling. What's your name?
My name is Adam West.
Okay. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling you from Suleja.
Suleja. Thank you. What's your question?
Good evening, my guest.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Nobody is blocking women. Nobody is blocking them. It's left for them to organize themselves. They need to organize themselves, form association, either national association or state association. We have 774 local governments, for goodness sake. Let women form their groups, group by group, and then bring out one candidate that they think it can stand for them. simple. There's a question of maybe somebody is making them rivalry, or somebody is trying to block them or something. Nobody's blocking women. They are our spouses. They are very intelligent. They are good. They are very caring. They can lead. But the fact remains, they too, they should organize themselves. If they organize themselves, nobody's going to scatter them. Nobody's going to keep them asunder. May God help our women.
Amen.
And guide our brothers and sisters and our spouses. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Adamu, for calling all the way from Suleja. Adam West. Okay.
Yeah,
Women should organize themselves and form group. We'll go on a short break now, and when we return, we'll be taking your calls for questions and contributions. Please stay tuned. You're still here with us, and if you just tuned in, this is Spark on the network service of Radio Nigeria, brought to you by the International Center for Investigative Reporting. We've been looking at enhancing WDC impact through women's leadership. The telephone lines are open for you to make your contributions or ask questions. The numbers to call are 0915 091 0483 or 0808 281 4453. Like we all heard Adam West from Suleja say, women should organize themselves, and nobody's blocking the women. There's no rivalry. Women should just step out. So I'll continue with Olubumi. You were trying to tell us about community members and leaders, how they can encourage more women to actively participate in WDC. Yes.
Thank you very much, and I also want to say thank you to Adam West.
Yes.
That is amazing for acknowledging the fact that women are brilliant, women can lead, women can create the change that we really desire. Thank you so much once again, Adamu. And just to follow up on that, to say that for community, what can community do? Create awareness about this opportunity, that look, there's opportunity, there's what we call World Development Committee, and it's for everyone. And again,
we have another caller.
Okay.
Yes, good evening. My name is, yes, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you for calling us. Where are you calling us from?
My name is Faith. I'm calling from Uyo.
Thank you, Faith. What's your question?
Well, I want to appreciate you for this program, and I'll go ahead to ask my question immediately. So, I realize that there are many communities that say that their world development committees make good decisions, but the challenge is implementation. What structures have you people put that can strengthen these communities so that their decisions can lead to real action at the world level?
Okay, thank you so much, Joy, from all the way from Uyo.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Who wants
much.
to answer that question?
I think I was on before.
Yes.
So I just want to say again, Joy, will come to your question shortly, just to round up to say that the community can sensitize the women, they can empower the women. You know, when you give them a kind of like boost their morale and say, look, you can do it. At the family level, what can you do? Support them, allow them. You know, we are very good women in this country. Nigerian women are very good women, and we are obedient. So if the men also understand that, oh, I need to allow my women to attend, I need to allow my women to go, I need to support, you know, take care of your baby when the women, because sometimes we say, well, we are busy, we don't want to attend because we are busy. So the community can also do that. Sometimes community can say, okay, yes, today, Saturday is our meeting, please can you bring your baby, we'll take care of your baby for you. While you go, that's community support that we need. I would say that Joy asked a very brilliant question, how do we strengthen this and implement this? The community development committee, they are goalkeeper. I won't call them gatekeeper, they are goalkeeper. Goalkeeper in the sense that whatever goal they want to achieve.
So we have another caller.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening. Thank you for calling. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Okay, my name is Joy. I'm calling from Abuja.
Thank you, Joy. What's your question?
Okay, how can the community members and local leaders encourage more women to participate actively in world development activities?
Okay, thank you for that question. Thank you for calling in. I think
You're welcome. Thank you.
yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, you can go ahead.
Okay, so I just want to say that how do we strengthen? Because this committee,
Mhm.
they are goalkeeper. So whatever goal the community want to achieve, they are the one that will help. For instance, in a community, and remember that we also do not just have ward development committee, we also have village development committee.
Oh wow.
Yes. So that is the grassroots, like that is like a cell.
Okay.
So they work together to ensure that whatever goal, maternal goal, newborn goal, adolescent goal, that they set in the community help to achieve. Meaning that even the government program is implemented through them. The partner program is implemented through them. And that's why I keep telling partners that please do not just bring program and dump onto us.
Okay.
No, do co-creation, do need assessment. What do we need? And the World Development Committee will tell you, because they live in the committee, they know the gaps. So they will tell you their priority. So again, how do the community serve as monitoring or evaluation, or hold them accountable? So there are some time they call all the community, so they can come together and ask questions. Oh, you promised to do this, what have you done about it? So hold them into accountable, their promises, their mandates of what they've promised, of what they've pledged to do, is another way. And we are talking about participation.
Okay.
Most of the time the community members they trivialize it. They say, oh, come for meeting today, oh, we have immunization campaign, please join us. And they will tell you they are not available. No, this one is not important, they are not bringing money. So they need to participate in whatever this committee, their committee, their representative, their advocate of that committee, of that community. So you need to work with them, you need to tell them, because they can't know everything. So you need to also fill them with the need of the community. Someone said, oh, we need develop the delivery suit in this community. We felt they need water, but they said no, we don't need water. What we need are women are having babies and there's nowhere to deliver. So the committee knows the problem, but they won't have the holistic idea of what the problem, or the magnitude, or the burden of the problem. If the community are not doing them that honor of going to them and tell them that, see, member, these are the issues, we learned that, oh, there's one woman that put to bed and the woman is living on the street. We have a psychiatric case, we have a child who is born with abnormalities and all of that. Do you know that the World Development Committee, so that they put money together and train someone in midwifery? So the committee can do a lot, but the committee cannot thrive, they cannot achieve their mandate without the support of the community member. So the community member need to work hand in hand, believe in them, trust them, and give them information they need to work with, and hold them accountable.
Okay, that's very good. Holding them accountable is very necessary. There's this question about women leadership in WDCs, how it influenced community development. So how can we prioritize things like health, education, or water supply?
Awesome. All right. I believe that prioritizing this is more or less connected to even the women being there, because these are natural inclinations of women.
Of women, yes.
It's natural for a woman to say, I want my child to be better than me.
True.
It's natural for a woman to say, this environment is not tight. It's natural for a woman to say, this is our community safe. We need to make it better. You see, it's natural for a woman to say, how do we get the resources to get us our goals, to help us to achieve our goals? And I think the answer to this is closely connected to an answer of one of the joys, I think the joy from Uyo.
Okay.
That was asking how
about implementation.
Okay. And you see, because if you look at the framework from the national primary healthcare development agency down through the states, local government, and the wards, there is that big connection between all of these people. And then you have it, although it flows down from the top, you also have the connection where it rotates back from the ward up to the local government. And so you have that that relationship, that connection there. And so understanding this, we can have the women who are on the committees say, this is what we want to achieve, because it is their natural inclination. Because just leveraging on the natural strength of the woman, you don't really need a lot of motivation to help the woman see, oh, we don't need to, this is not our priority, like Bumi said, this is not our priority. Our priority is to, before you start telling the woman we need to build an edifice for something, the woman is already saying, but look, our environment is not neat. Look, there are too many bushy rats are coming here. It's a natural thing. So the more we're able to get the women on board, the more we're able to say, okay, this is the priority, escalate it to the state, to the local government, get the funding from the state, hold accountable these things that have already been quoted for in the BHCPF funding and all of that. Then we'll be able to get these priorities actually executed.
Okay, so what role can men play in supporting women's leadership?
The men are there's so much with hearing that you can't do it, like Bumi said. If a man tells his wife, look, go out there, go, I'm behind you. And she knows that if anybody wants to do anything to her, she can come back and say, I will report it to my husband, in quotes. And this is not limited to only women who are married. The unmarried people also, people who are yet to be married or who are not married, also can also leverage support of men in their spaces, in their circles of influence, who encourage them also to say, go ahead, you can actually do this. Bringing the support from all fronts. Thank you.
Okay, what message would you like to send to a woman who wants to participate but feel discouraged or unconfident, as we round off?
Okay, thank you very much. I just want to say that you beautiful, magnificent women out there, you have all it takes. You are already endowed and empowered by your nature as a woman, and that is why you can carry baby. You have the capacity. Anybody who has the capacity to carry pregnancy has the capacity to lead the world. So I just want you to know that you are strong. You are able to lead. You are a leader by birth. So please, do not fold your arms and see things going wrong. Reach out to the WDC chair, the secretary, and tell them you are interested, you are available, and you can reach out to us here too. We are here to support you.
Yes, so
thank you.
Thank you for joining us on today's program.
Thank you.
And encourage the women in your community to participate, speak up, lead. Together we can make our words better places for everyone. Many thanks to the studio manager Mahmoud Abdullahi, the producer Vivian Onoweware, the engineer Oyebuchi Wonwe, ICT Jonathan Aino and Emmanuel Ojeme, and the ICR social media team led today by Israel and Vincent. I am Blessing.